Where the hell have we been?
It's kind of complicated.
It's been a very busy 6 months, and not because of good reasons. I feel really bad that we haven't put anything up in the past 6 months, but there's a reason for that. Well, there's multiple reasons, and so we felt that you guys deserve to know at least the majority of what's been going on. The channel isn't gone. Herbie and I are still friends, for the most part.
Oh, of course.
So that's, that's all well and good. A lot of things, both personal and professional, happened, and we're going to try to keep it quick and concise and explain what's been going on. Over the past 6 months, I had 2 family members pass away, and one of them I'm having a really hard time getting over, and the other one happened very suddenly, and after they passed, one of their relatives put it upon me to help get rid of their belongings, empty out their house, to help deal and get rid of things to help deal with funeral expenses and
pretty much settling their estate.
Settling the estate. And so I've been doing that. I mean, I spent pretty much a month nonstop every day just unloading things through various groups and eBay and local transactions and stuff because it needed to get done. We were on a time crunch. So I had 2 family members pass away, and then I had another family member lose their home, and I had to help them get everything out of their house. I have a good chunk of it in my house, and because of that, plus the stuff for the other family member that I've been selling, I can't even move in my game room. I can't move at all. I can't even sit on my friggin' couch.
Yeah, it's essentially, I've seen it. I've actually helped move some of those items, and it's essentially floor to ceiling.
It's pretty
storage
bad
right now.
I'm getting to things bit by bit, but that's why even for a little bit, once we start putting videos back out, you might not see me on camera, or if you do, I'm going to be up in my living room because I cannot get to my games. I mean, I can look at them, I can get pictures, but I can't actually get back there and pull anything out and play anything. But that's what's been going on with me for the past 6 months. And again, I really apologize to you guys because I know we've gotten a few messages from some of you guys, and we're really grateful to hear, that you miss us and you're wondering where the content is. And just wanted to let you know that it's not like we give up on YouTube or something like that. It's just one by one, hit by hit, stuff kept happening, and things happened to Herbie as well.
Yeah, it's this past year, I mean, it's almost been like a rapid fire type of situation, health-wise within my family, including myself. I'm going to be completely frank with all of you. My father was suffering from bladder cancer, and luckily, since he's a veteran, he was well taken care of. He went through the treatment, and he came through, and he's cancer-free. He's recovering, which is all great and amazing. On the other hand, my mother had a stroke. She went and had treatment for that, and then by doctor's recommendation, she went to have a procedure to prevent another stroke, which after the operation, she ended up having another one. So 2 strokes. The second one completely paralyzed her right side of her body. And after, I'd say, 2 months of rehab, she has full function of her right side now. And she's still dealing with rehab, still having people come to the house. I've been helping out quite a bit. And she's on the road to a complete recovery. It's kind of hard to sit down in front of a camera and be happy-go-lucky about video games or anything when you're helping a loved one recover. Like, I essentially stopped working on pretty much anything that I was really wanting to do to make any kind of an income or even contribute to the channel because I love and care for my family. Family first.
Not to mention the other thing that happened with you, like right after Too Many Games.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yes, I was also ailing. All right, so I got into a situation where I desperately needed to help a family member with a lifting situation. And when we were lifting this item, I turned my leg the wrong way and I tore my meniscus in my knee. And I don't know if you all are familiar with what your meniscus is. It's essentially the thing that holds all your muscles and joints in place.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it had happened until 3 days later when I was howling on my kitchen floor. Went to the emergency room, and the doctor felt around and was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what kind of pain rating can you give this? And I'm like 11. And he says, okay, we're going to need you to go and get some MRIs done after we take some x-rays. But the x-rays really didn't show much of anything. There was no bone damage. But the MRIs showed that in the soft tissues that the meniscus had completely separated from where it was supposed to be. So I was essentially off my feet for around 3 weeks or so with my leg in traction.
And even then, I mean, after that, it was difficult for you to even walk around.
Yeah, not a fun situation. But either way, I for the most part recovered from it. It doesn't look like I'm going to need any kind of surgery as of yet, but I'm back on my feet. You know, I'm able to click my heels, walk around, get exercise, do any kind of Christmas shopping or anything I need to do. I'm up and at 'em.
So yeah, that's what's happened to us over the past 6 months on the personal side. But I mentioned at the beginning of this, there was also some professional stuff, and what that entails deals with the good old YouTube adpocalypse. It ended up hitting us a few months back.
The Shart Storm.
It ended up hitting us a few months back. We had 19 of our videos completely demonetized, and we've been getting claims as recent as last week for a 3-year-old video, no less, for different audio tracks and visual cues and stuff. It's been a real pain in the ass.
And it's weird stuff for things that are public domain, music clips,
royalty free.
Yeah.
We make sure, I mean, we have a really good channel manager. We have some great friends over at Screenwave, and we know what to use and what not to use. And for the most part, I mean, we have gotten a lot of our assets from the same 4 or 5 entities, knowing that they're royalty free, knowing that we're safe to use them. So it's complete bullshit when these claims come out of the woodwork. But I know it's some people. I mean, I've said this to other people about, you know, we got hit, we lost monetization on 19 videos and so on and so forth. And we've had people go, oh, well, why do you care about the monetization? All you care about is money. Okay, we make like nothing on this channel. Absolutely nothing.
I'm not worried about the money at all. I have enough money in savings and my 401k to be fine.
What people don't realize is, and I didn't even know this until like a little over a year or so ago, right around the time that we joined Screenwave, I had a conversation with Woodhawker from Beat 'em Ups, great guy, and we had a personal message conversation through Facebook, and he told me, you have to have ads on your videos because otherwise YouTube won't care enough to push your video in people's playlists or subscription feeds. And so I did a little bit of research into that, and he's, for the most part, right. And I noticed that there were a lot of other videos, other YouTubers that I follow who don't monetize their videos, and I had to dig around to find their stuff. Meanwhile, the people who do put ads were right there. So that's why we even made the decision in the first place to put ads on the videos to help get videos pushed and to get them noticed. So your options are either have ads and have a better chance of your video getting promoted, getting pushed, or don't put ads, and they fall into obscurity. But again, we've been dealing with it. You know, we can't really do anything about the 19 videos, but whatever. They were all pretty much old. And as for the claims, it's gotten to the point where I can fight the claim myself. Though this last one that happened last week was on the DC Universe Online character creator of Dante from Devil May Cry. I made that video 3 years ago, and someone tried to claim the music, and I just contacted YouTube myself. I didn't even have to go through our MCN and just be like, no, here's the license, here's where I got it from. You know, this is 3 years old, what are you doing? And it got resolved in a day. So things are looking a little bit better, but for a period of time, I mean, with all the personal stuff going on, coming onto YouTube one day, thinking, okay, it's time to get back in the game, and then seeing all these little red and yellow markers on all these videos. Oh, can't do that anymore. Can't do this. Can't do that. Copyright strike. I'm like, come on, really?
Yeah, it got to the point.
It kind of hurts.
It got to the point where it was like, why bother? Why bother even putting any kind of time into editing a video, adding any kind of music or creativity at all?
It hits you. It does, especially when you want to sink time into putting out, you know, something quality, and then you find out some asshole somewhere is trying to claim 3 seconds of your, you know, 10-minute video. But, you know, it is what it is. We can't really, there's nowhere else to go. You know, we tried VidMe.
Oh yeah, VidMe went over very well.
That went over really well, yeah.
For a lot of people, they would just download our videos from keepvid.com and upload it under a different name, and they would end up getting views as opposed we would.
But that's pretty much it. Those are the things that have been going on over the past 6 months. We actually have a few videos in the works, no less than 4. To get back into the game, and Herbie is working on something really special with a few special guests involved.
It's going to be fun.
Stay tuned, stay subscribed. Thank you so much for holding on and waiting for us to come back. We will definitely be back with some new content very, very soon.
Yes, patience is a virtue, and it will pay off for all of you. I promise.